understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take.
हेलो दोस्तों, चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम विद गोलू गेमिंग विद सेम एनर्जी एंड द सेम इंटेंसिटी के साथ। और आज हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं ई फुटबॉल मोबाइल एट इवनिंग टाइम 4 o'clock के समय पे। चलो कौन आ गई स्ट्रीम में यार भाई? ऑल राउंडर चैनल। अरे भाई ऑल राउंडर मतलब क्या है भाई? सब कुछ अपलोड करोगे क्या? ब्रॉडकास्ट भी करोगे, लाइव स्ट्रीम भी करोगे, गेमिंग भी करोगे, व्लॉगिंग भी करोगे, फन में और क्या बना सकते हैं, वीडियो भी बनाओगे? ऑलराउंडर चैनल बोला भाई ने नाम, कोई खतरनाक चैनल लग रहा है यार भाई का। चलो दोस्तों, आज बाय द वे मैच बहुत डेंजरस है यार। मोहन बगान वर्सेस बेंगलुरु एफसी फाइनल। कौन जीतेगा बाय द वे गाइस? क्या लग रहा है आप लोगों को? किस टीम को डू यू सपोर्टिंग? चलो यार गाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर द 10 लाइक्स। चलो एक थोड़ा ये इवेंट का मैच खेलते, देन विल do friendly matches with my subscribers. Okay,
Portugal make the perfect start. They are
hello
already
Portly.
ahead.
What a Perez, oh my god. ये अगले
Portugal
सीजन में
leading
रैंक पुश
here
करूंगा।
thanks to
ओके,
that early goal.
ट्राई टू
And
गो
the
इन द
score is
डिवीजन 1 अगले
1-0.
सीजन। एक दिन
And
फ्रेंडली, एक
here's
दिन डिवीजन
Perez.
करूंगा, तो थोड़ा नाराज
Schneider.
मत होना मेरे पे।
And here's Messi. Real
गुड
chance.
इंटरसेप्शन
Oh, the
यार।
ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. Leicester have
अरे
the
कितने
chance to go
पकड़ा?
the other way.
एक गोलकीपर ने पकड़ लिया यार बॉल। ये विंग पे लेके अटैक
And they've
करता
got
है।
a throw.
चलो
Chouameni.
चाउमिनी, हैरिकेन,
David Villa.
टमाटो भी ले।
Perez finds
ऑफसाइड?
himself
कैसे
offside.
ऑफसाइड यार ये? हाउ द हेल ही वाज ऑफसाइड? ऑनसाइड था यार। एक कुछ भी बोल रहे हैं यार रेफरी बीच बीच में। डायरेक्टली ऑफसाइड है क्या? लाइन चेक कर। इंचेस में
Now it's Messi. And it's Schneider.
जेंडर लॉन्ग
Oh,
टर्न।
now here's an interest. Schneider!
ओए क्लोज था।
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just
तो
waiting
यार
to
गाइस, किस
pounce on
किस को
any
फ्रेंडली
slip-up,
खेलनी है
and
नेक्स्ट
he was
मैच?
gifted a
तो
chance.
प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द चैट्स। आज वैसे भी छोटी स्ट्रीम करूंगा यार, बड़ी नहीं करूंगा मैं।
Sumare. Chouameni. David Villa. And here's Perez. Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward
nice
to join
one.
the attack. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it
विंग पे
left.
रोबर्टो कार्लोस रन
Roberto
क्रॉस।
Carlos. He is. There's the header.
ओ ऑन द बॉल मेसी
This
गोल।
time, surely.
आओ
Really
मेसी
well
स्कोरिंग
taken
द गोल
goal.
यार। मेसी हेडर ले लिया बाद
And
में।
with that
गोल
goal
फ्री टू
comes
चले।
comfort. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
कोडी रो।
Portugal are doing very
जेमी वार्डी,
nicely,
नाइस
thank
बॉल।
you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
बच गया। रोबर्टो कार्लोस की गुड डिफेंडिंग। पीरेस Again, Roberto in the
Roberto
game.
Carlos.
Good pass.
And here's Perez.
Again, good pass.
David
Turn.
Villa. Oh, well played.
Oh, good
He's taken
defending.
that
David Villa को
really
single
cleanly.
handedly ले लिया यार इसके
Daka.
defend. Oh, nice ball on the
Now
wing.
it's Mdidi.
Wakam, nice
And
one.
it's
चलो.
Perez.
Sejender को डालते बॉल.
Schneider.
Cut.
And
Oh,
he
मार किया.
stands
क्या
tall,
foul दिया.
impenetrable. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Easy goal for the Harry
They
Kane.
are rampant. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0 and things are starting. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those
Easy
are
peasy.
entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up
Ho, ho,
already,
ho.
Peter, but please
Harry
feel free
Kane
to
Baba.
forget what I've just said if there's a
Roberto
spectacular
Carlos
turnaround.
Baba. Oh, pass.
Portugal
अरे
3-0 up at the
डी
break, precisely as they
क्या
would have
कर
dreamt
रहा है
it.
पीडी
And if you're just back from your
Chidi,
break, you've missed
chidi,
very little of the
chidi,
resumption of the
chidi,
second
chidi.
half.
Did the service saying yo early
Samare.
singer.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Reed. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat
Chalo.
at all. Messi.
इस बॉल
Kane.
में अरे
And
लोडो
the assistant
ऑफसाइड के
referee has his
ऑफसाइड
flag
रह रहा है
raised
यार ये.
for offside.
चलो दोस्तों, let's go for the 6,060 subscribers. Only more 4 more subscribers to go यार. बड़ा प्यार बरसाओ यार. क्या तुम भी. बड़ा प्यार चाहिए यार आप लोगों से. प्यार ही नहीं मिल रहा है हमको.
Challenge
क्यों
just a
यार
bit on the
दोस्तों.
firm side. Portugal really do look
Boiler
to have it
Monkey
all
I
sewn
just
up here.
started playing the game today.
Thomas.
Any advice for me?
Cody.
Bro, chatting you can play with a 2 DMF there.
Thomas.
Play with 4 CB 2
60 minutes played.
DMFs and in top how you want.
Running
Like you
strong
want
and
2 strikers to
purposeful.
play with 2 strikers.
Bit of a
If you want to
communication
play
breakdown
wing
there,
play,
it
so play
seems.
wing play.
He's had a
Hey
shot.
Lodu, क्या goal डाल दी?
He scores.
Opponent is doing comeback.
How very smart.
Comeback,
He just
comeback.
got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Leicester give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And he'll shoot off the
On the
post.
pole यार.
Has a go.
ये नसीब बुरा है.
Sumare.
और एक गोल ना डाल दे मेरे को कहीं का ना छोड़ देगा ओपोनेंट. आप कौन सा फॉर्मेशन खेल रहे हो बाय द वे यार भाई?
Sumare.
बॉयलर बॉन्ग
Now
भाई.
he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it.
अब क्या बॉन्ग के सब्सक्राइबर हो गया यार भाई?
Everything to subdue him here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow
बॉन्ग
to
भाई क्या हमारे
recognise his
कोलकाता से
influence.
जो है कोलकाता
And
और
that's been
वेस्ट बंगाल आई डोंट नो.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
सुई मोरी चलो 40
Thomas.
रोज ऑमलेट.
Now fast.
अरे ब्रेड.
Cody. And Didi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
अरे नहीं.
Now it's Samare. Now it's Ndidi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
भाई कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहे यार. मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछा तो उसका आंसर ही नहीं दिया भाई.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Into the last 5 minutes. Moved on
क्या
forwards.
बॉल डाला है.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe
कब
there
दो
he
गोल डाले
overdid
हैं?
it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh,
Oh, what a ball! No unnecessary. And that's it.
क्या बॉल डाले थे यार, पार्टी से
Portugal
अच्छे
are
बॉक्स में
chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician
Just
in
started
chief
playing the game
could draw
today.
great satisfaction from it. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very
तो ये
little
गेम में
room
यार
for
अटैक करना
argument.
इजी है बट
Any
डिफेंड करना
reflections on
हार्ड
what
है
you've
थोड़ा
seen,
सा.
Jim?
Portugal
तो
definitely impressing me.
थोड़ा डिफेंड करना थोड़ा अच्छे से सीखो. नहीं बोलना चाहता हूँ, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहता हूँ. चलो यार गाइस, चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट प्लेइंग फ्रेंडलीज. तो जो भी कोई फ्रेंडली खेलना चाहता है जल्दी से चैट स्पैम करके बोलो यार लॉन्डो. कोई कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा है, सब शांत है. शांत अर्थात पूरी जगह पे शांत है, कोई बात भी नहीं कर रहा है फ्रेंडली के बारे में. फिर मैं करके रख ले रहा हूँ रूम आपको लिए अभी चालू. या ज्यादा टाइम के लिए स्ट्रीम नहीं रहेगी मेरी, ओनली मोर 1.5 आवर की रहेगी, 2 घंटे की. जितने ज्यादा बंदों के साथ खेल सकूं मैं ज्यादा बंदों के खेलने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. ओके. और एम रूम कोड क्या है? 0839/8482 8482. ये लो यार, चेस में पिन कर रहा हूँ भाई दबे. टुडेस कौन आ गया यार भाई? हमारे इसको क्या लगता है, देखते हैं. पोल डाला है, थोड़ा थोड़ा पोल में ये करो, देखते हैं. विच टीम डू यू सपोर्टिंग? आज मैचेस बहुत ज्यादा है यार. क्रिस्टल पैलेस के है, मैन सिटी वर्सेस क्रिस्टल पैलेस के खेल में. और ये तो है आर्सेनल एंड ब्रेंटफोर्ड का है. एस्टन विला का ये गेम है आज. लेस्टर सिटी का भी मैच है, एवर्टन का भी मैच है. आज बहुत सारे मैचेस है यार भाई इन द प्रीमियर लीग में. इतने सारे मैच एक दिन पे, लोग कौन से मैच देखेंगे एक साथ यार. ओहो, हमारी मैच लग गई पोर्तुगल वर्सेस अर्जेंटीना. अरे 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 भाई 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 भाई, डेंजरस मैच लगी है मेरे इसमें. कौन जीतेगा लगता है गाइस? पोर्तुगल और अर्जेंटीना. मैंने CR7 को नहीं खिला रहा हूँ यार, मिस कर दिया. remember how he scored. Oh.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get
चलो
the
नेक्स्ट
juices
मैच किसको
flowing.
खेलनी है प्लीज चेस टाइम करके बोलो यार ब्रदर चेस में
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. Pass is just off target.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Vieira.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And a header!
good save David Seaman का
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
अरे पीरेज पावर डालना चाहा
He's got
शॉट
away
में
with one there.
That's
डेविड
just
सीमन
front
है
foot
भी पकड़ लेगा
enforcement.
बहुत
Pressure
की
leads
हाइट
to
बहुत है
mistake, leads to
स्ट्रेच भी
chance.
अच्छा मारता है भाई अरे मैसी
That's a
गांडू
throw.
क्या हगा यार चलो चलो लोंडू चलो बगुडू
Couldn't squeeze it through.
एक बॉल थोड़ा डेंजरस
Short changes him with that pass. Stoichkov.
Look, movement creates more
ऑफसाइड
options, and that was really
नहीं
sharply done.
यार ऑफसाइड होना चाहिए था ऑफसाइड कैसे गेम में ओवर थिंक कर रहा हूँ अच्छी क्रिकेट करने का
And it's Scholes.
बोलना था ना
Now it's
कि ये काम
Mbappe.
करना है रेल लोडू पास
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. Messi! Goal! Argentina!
पता था मैसी घूम के आ रहा कोई बंदा ही नहीं लगा
The
था
lightness of step,
सब
the
पीछे है
sharpness
मैसी
of
के सारे
movement,
आगे कोई
the
एक बंदा नहीं
certainty
है
of finish.
शॉट ब्लॉक करने के लिए
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid
ये
to
कोई
do.
तो रन बना
Messi.
अरे
It's loose now
लोडू
and they want to get
टोनी
it back.
एडम्स
A
ये
reprieve,
था टोनी
albeit
एडम्स
perhaps momentary. Messi
टाटा
unable to make
टन
it happen for all his good intentions.
लास्ट अटैक है
Now it's Messi.
एक
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
चलो यार guys let's go for the
Well,
10
for me,
likes and the
Peter, things have never
6000
really
and
got
60
going, but at
subscribers
least
के
this
लिए
will be a good time
जल्दी
to
सब्सक्राइब कर दो जो
reflect
भी कोई
and
भाई बंधु
regroup.
नए
I
हैं
can see a few changes coming
चलो
because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't
कि
gelled.
And hostilities
मस्त है
have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Perez. He's found a way through.
रोडरी मेन
Well, he
टाइम पे
certainly
आ
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Can he put it
अरे
away?
टारगेट रख यार
Oh,
स्टिंकोविच
surely that deserved better.
Well, there are
क्या
a few
हगा यार
pockets of
स्टिंग
space that are
क्या
being
बोल रहे यार
exploited, and they need filling,
चैट
and
बनाया
fast.
था बट हट दिया स्ट्राइक पे नहीं रख पाया
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
डिफेंडिंग अच्छा कर रहा
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal
है अरे नाइस
themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be tested.
थोड़ा टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे
Now it's Neymar. Scholes. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
फ्रीडम से यार
Perez.
अरे काफू
And he's intervened well there. Moved on forwards.
They may
लॉन्ग
end
बॉल
up with
खेलते
some
ही रहे
regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
पास्कल शॉट खेल
Guardiola.
अरे यार
They're back
निकाल
in possession and ready to go again. David Villa. David Villa.
अरे कोदवा गुडवन यार
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Stoichkov. David Villa.
गोल चाहिए डेविड विलिया
There's the hit.
यस
He scores.
गुड गोल
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
चलो नेक्स्ट मैच इसको खेलनी है जल्दी से बोलो यार रोंडो इज इंटरेस्टेड टू प्ले नेक्स्ट मैच
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
And here's a chance.
क्यों
Brilliant from
गोलकीपर आ गया
York.
यहाँ पे कांट डू
And
मैनुअल
that
नोयर
has raised the roof.
That looks like
दादी
a
में आ गए
preconceived
इतने
plan.
ऊपर
Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. So,
ना नसीबी गांडू है और ये ट्रिप दे रहा है तब से तो लॉक कर दो चलो नेक्स्ट मैच कौन खेलना चाहता है यार भाई एसएस ओगी हेलो ब्रदर वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम तो ड्रीम क्रिकेट में सर कितने हुआ अरे ओगी भाई कैसी हो यार बहुत दिनों के बाद यार ड्रीम क्रिकेट ये दिनों खेल नहीं रहा हूँ यार भाई मैं खेलना चाहता हूँ लेकिन टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है ब्रदर अगले वीक से मैं सोच रहा हूँ खेलने का एक पुराने टाइम के जैसे करते वीकली दो दिन तो ड्रीम क्रिकेट खेलेंगे। कोई पब्लिक नहीं आता यार बोल के, इसलिए मैं खेल नहीं रहा था ड्रीम क्रिकेट। अब तो रियली बोलूं तो यार, आईपीएल में किसको सपोर्ट कर रही हो ब्रो ओगी भाई, बाय द वे? जो भाई आ गए, चलो। ओगी भाई है या चले गए? मैं बोला ब्लैक सिंह कैसे हो? क्या बात है? चलो लेट्स गो। अच्छू भाई को आज हरा पाएंगे क्या, देखते हैं। क्या लगता है दोस्तों, कैन वी बीट अच्छू भाई?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And
चलो
expectations are
पास।
rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite
अरे
something. You can
लोगू।
feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for the
गुड
header!
गोल।
Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into...
And a header!
अरे दोनों ने सेम
And
गोल
it's
डाला
in!
है एक दूसरे
And
में।
once more, we are all square.
ये
You
कौन डाला है
score,
यार
we
इसमें, तीसरी
score.
कैसे है?
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
ये कौन सी स्टॉट नहीं खेलता
Broad
है?
smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they...
He's had a shot!
अरे यार,
Really well taken goal.
डिफेंस, वेयर इज
And
माय
the
डिफेंस?
comeback is complete.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Bale. A heavy challenge. That's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And it's Stoichkov. Moved on forwards. Messi.
अरे यार गुड इंटरसेप्ट निकाल
Out of play for a
अरे
throw.
यार
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
again
Chouameni.
अरे टोनी एडम्स
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there. It's a good run down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Now it's Stoichkov. Costa Curta. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
ऐड करना यार
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals,
position मिल गया
comebacks, and the match being
Position
turned on
रखना
its
है अभी
head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
अरे
So we're
पास
straight
इतने
back
घटिया
at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
run
Peter just looked a
run
step too slow on everything.
No,
foul
he's not getting his way this time. Pumas needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's a
गलत जगह पे
foul,
फाउल
and the
मिला
whistle's
है
gone.
तो इसको
And no surprise, that's a booking. Bale is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Alonso. Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Nicely aimed pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they've got a throw.
throwing इसको मिला why defend what dirty games खेलता है
Pumas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
अरे ओलिवर खान के हाथ
And
में
he
क्यों
looked
दिया
every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bale, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to
अरे दो
bicep.
बंदों को खा लिया खेलने बेल
And it's Azar. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away.
क्लियर किया पोजीशन अपना
Pumas Unam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, terrible. It's Kane! He's got a
Oh
goal!
bhai, oh bhai.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game
भाई
this
को
is.
क्या
It just keeps
बनाया,
getting
मजा आया.
better and better. Pumazunam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Bale, he's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos can get it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Chiesa. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. We are into overtime. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.
क्या game
Just not
थी,
enough on
2-2
either
के साथ
side
settle हो गए.
to find a winner. Kane
What a
picking
game,
up the
what a
Man of
game.
the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the
GG
card.
brother
So
यार, by the way, जो भाई कैसी लगी गेम? नया फॉर्मेशन कैसा है मेरा? चलो, anyone else is there who is interested to play, please let me know in the chat. So people are watching the stream, by the way. तंजीम 007, ये कौन आ गया? टाइम देखो. ये कौन हो यार? स्ट्रीम में नए आए तो यार ब्रो प्लीज चैट पे मुझे बोलो, चैट में. नाम सुना सुना लग रहा है यार मेरे को. तंजीम तंजीम. चलो खेलते हैं भाई. प्रो बंदा है लग रहा है यार. नुक तो नहीं है, मैं ही नुक हूँ गेम में, सब लोग प्रो है. चलो यार गाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर द 6060 सब्सक्राइबर्स यार. लो वी आर क्लोज, ओनली मोर 3 मोर सब्सक्राइबर्स आर रिमेनिंग. So please do subscribe यार, आप नए हो तो स्ट्रीम पे जाएं. अरे यार दोनों स्ट्राइकर को स्ट्राइकर. उन्होंने मतलब प्ले 4-2-2-2. ये कहीं जाते हैं.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
that was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's...
Hits one!
Easy goal.
Goal! Portugal! It was a great finish. He
पहला
put it
setup
away
for
with
the
great
Neymar.
poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's
बाहर
always the number one contender,
intercept.
and he's done it again.
And it's Messi. Now it's Torres.
नहीं
Fiddles it through.
गलत सीधा
Guardiola. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating
Through.
possession and a goal to the good. He
क्रॉस
has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
गुड वन फोर्डन
Fernando Torres. And no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Goes in for
What
the
a
header.
cross यार
It's
from
in.
Kimi Beach.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
This cross was amazing यार from Kimi Beach.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a
देखते
fine,
रह गए यार
fine
भाई ये
header.
cross क्या
Yeah,
ना
but I think
बनाया
most of the
इसने.
credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cafu. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Torres.
Good interception. Ramu.
Chouameni.
An Indian player.
Conte. Conte. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Bastoni. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very, very good position. So why hither from here when they can repeat their first round success with another
Portugal going in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half.
विंग पे डाल नहीं काफी.
Now it's Torres. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
60, 70
Now who's
minutes
going to be
तक
first
भाई
to this?
गोल डालने नहीं.
Chooses to go cross
वैसे आ
field.
जाएगा भाई क्या करने लगता है.
Thinks one through.
एक गोल डाल दिया तो फुल जोश है.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
ज्यादा लॉन्ग बॉल मत खेलो.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
नहीं नहीं यार बोल रहा हूँ मैं लॉन्ग.
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. So we've reached the hour mark. Foden, David Villa, now Burn, and here's Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Costa Curta. Fernando Torres. Foden. Quality ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona
Tony
clearly
Adams
should have
was the
gone
one.
for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
David Villa.
Well, he has
But
slightly
Calderon,
undercooked that one.
That was
ooh,
just
nice one.
poor decision making
Take
and a weak execution.
अरे down on the defending.
And here's Torres, and he'll shoot
Dale.
here. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And it's Perez,
निकल दे यार काफू.
Messi. The final 5 minutes.
अरे यार
Reclaimed
काफू
it in a
पहाड़ के
trice.
जैसे रुक रहा है यार सब. अरे
Plays
काफू
a
को निकाल दिया.
sharp little ball
एक
here.
गोल चाहिए देखो
He's
नेमार के लिए.
shifting through the gears here.
नेमार कट
Oh,
ले उसे.
super ball. Neymar! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again. Now,
नहीं
who's going to
नेमार
be
जा
first to
बॉल पे.
this? Close, but time
यार
for no more.
not
The whistle
seen a
has gone.
score.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through
अभी
the
देखो
right
ना यार
balance
भाई.
of industry
दिख रहा है
and
अभी clearly
inspiration.
brother.
A really satisfying day's work. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Scoreboard देखना है
Portugal
आपको.
definitely impressing me here,
कभी
especially
कभी
the way that
स्कोरबोर्ड देख
attack
के इतना
clicked.
फील नहीं
Whether
आता.
it was
छोटी
link
स्क्रीन
up
करनी
play,
पड़ेगी यार
running
मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं दिखता है ज्यादा छोटी स्क्रीन. मंजुम भाई ज्वाइन कर लो यार. रूम इज ओपन यार बाय द वे. Hello guys, whoever new on the stream, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to channel यार guys. Let's go for the 10 like and the 6060 subscribers यार. Only more 2 more to go. चलो यार जो भी खेलने जाता है जल्दी से ज्वाइन करो. टाइम कितने बज गए? 5 बजने 4 मिनट बचे. अरे बाबा. ये फुटबॉल खेलता हूँ तो समझ नहीं आता यार टाइम कैसे चला जाता है. लाइव स्ट्रीम. ये कौन आ गया? LXSS भाई. चलो आपको लाइव स्क्रीन स्मॉल चाहिए तो मेरे को पूरा चेंज करना पड़ेगा. क्या करता हूँ तेरे लिए. तुम्हारी बात सराफों पे. अभी ठीक है. लाइव स्क्रीन. अभी ठीक है तो बोलो. ब्रो प्लीज टाइप इन इंग्लिश यार. मैच क्यों नहीं लग पा रही है? कोई तो भाई के साथ टायर क्यों ले रही है? तीन स्ट्राइकर सेंस तो डेंजरस है इसका।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The
चलो
conditions
मैच
contributing
चालू
to
हो
a
चुकी है।
fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Forwards and with intent. And here's Kane. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff. So you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Terrific header. Goal!
कितने गोल डाले रहेंगे देखो मैच से भाव ने
Portugal score first.
वैसे स्कोरिंग इन द हेडर्स यार these days पता नहीं मैच में कौन सी आत्मा आ गई
Utterly
उसको जे कॉलर समझने लग
unsophisticated,
गया
but
तब
stuck
मैं
away
एक
with
वीक से देख रहा हूँ मैच से
unashamed
इतने हेडर
certainty.
ले रहा है यार
Well, I
भाई
don't think he could
कम
have
से
asked
कम
for a
10-12
better
एक वीक
bowling
के
there,
अंदर गोल
Peter.
डाले
All
यार
he had
मैच
to
में
do was get in
फ्रेंडली मैचेस
position.
में मेरे साथ ट्रॉफीज पे मैं कर रहा था यार हैरिकेन कोई डाल देगा देखा तो मैच
Portugal
से डाल रहा
have
है
broken through. It's 1-0.
Well,
अलग ही
I'd
फील होता
remind
है
those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the
सही नहीं है
momentum
क्या
straight
बंदा
back to your opposition.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
सब बंदे
offside.
आ गए थे ये ऑनसाइड था ये बॉल लेके भाग सकता था खुद ही गोल डाल सकता था पांडे ने किया नहीं
Plays the ball back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Schneider. Bellingham. Nunez looking to get on the end of this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
क्या बॉल
He's gone
डालने
for a
की सोच
throw-in.
रहा हूँ
Roberto Carlos. Guardiola tries to clear. Played back in. Guardiola getting this one clear. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So
eFootball
the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of
भाई
talking
का
points,
फर्स्ट हाफ में
but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine
चलो
flow
नेक्स्ट
to
मैच
this
कौन कौन
game
खेलना
as
चाहते
well
हैं
as
यार बताओ
intent. But
लेट
I
मी नो
can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty. Up for a header!
फिर भाई के
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
शॉट ले सकते हैं इतना
Really
स्पेस
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stoichkov. And here's Perez.
हरिकेन बॉल
Offside that time.
ऑफसाइड अरे यार कितना बार है पूरा इंसान ही बाहर लेके गया हरिकेन तू भी ना गांडू बड़ा लेट मार यार एक गोल की लीड मतलब यार भाई कभी भी कुछ
Defending was strong and firm.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Perez. Out of play for a throw. And here's Roberto Carlos. Decent ball. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was quick to react. The less said about that pass, the better.
The unique storm. Okay, brother. What's your in-game name?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that's put paid to a promising move. 75 minutes on the clock now.
बेलिंगम ने क्या इंटरसेप्ट दिया है
This is the time you
पूरा
need that
पैर आगे
pace.
डाल अरे नहीं क्लियर
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the two sides separated by the
Bellingham will
game's
be
only
the
breakthrough moment to this point.
intercept
And the score
attack
is
में अच्छी
1-0.
creativity
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's intervened well there. Chance!
लोडो लास्ट मिनट में आके गोल डाल दी
Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
लगा था ऐसे कुछ ही
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like
Bro,
that when you
you
surrender
make
the
a
football.
tournament. टूर्नामेंट बनाने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है टूर्नामेंट खेलने के लिए बंदे रहने चाहिए मेन वही रहता है टूर्नामेंट के दिन बंदे नहीं आते करके क्या फायदा So if I make the tournament on a tournament day, no people come only to play tournament. That's why I don't keep. I have done 1-2 tournaments, yeah. In future, in PES 2022, I had done. क्या हम ड्रॉ हुआ है गेम को भाई ने कमबैक कर दिया है
Portugal making another change here. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's been cut out, well played.
लग गए.
Haaland!
Good save.
He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bro, please type in English, yaar. I can't understand what you are typing.
The message is
Guys,
simple.
thanks a lot for
Defend
converting
this with your
6,080
lives.
subscribers, yaar. डिफेंस सब्सिट्यूट दिया है ना मैंने, तो ही बचा सकता है गेम.
Chance for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
चलो 1-1 के साथ ड्रॉ.
And that will be it. A
इसने
draw
मेरे डिफेंस
and
का
a
फायदा उठा
highly
दिया यार भाई.
unpredictable one.
तो
Fair share
डिफेंस
of
थक गया था
momentum
तब आके
shifts.
गोल.
Highly entertaining until the very end. Well,
चलो
after all of
कोई ना,
that, Jim, what are you thinking?
से होते
Yeah,
एडी
this
चाले
looked the
होते
most
रहते हैं
likely
गेम में.
outcome,
चलो
but
लाइक
we've had
भाई
a
जीजी
good
ब्रदर,
variety in this game,
वेल प्लेड यार बाय
despite
द
it
वे.
being...
चलो नेक्स्ट मैच हु वांट्स टू प्ले, तो जॉइन द रूम गाइस. ओके तो दोस्तों चलते हैं अभी 6070 सब्सक्राइबर्स को. ओके सो जो भी कोई नए हैं सो प्लीज डोंट हेजिटेट टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब टू चैनल यार गाइस. धीरे धीरे करके आगे बढ़ना है. 7K भी करना सब्सक्राइबर्स को. CR7 इज माय गोट. कोई CR7 का फैन है यार भाई. देखते हैं, मैंने पोल डाला है कौन जीतेगा आईएसएल का फाइनल. 67% are people saying मोहन बगान, 33% are saying बेंगलुरु. देखते हैं क्या होता है. देखते हैं हमारा सब्सक्राइबर्स और व्यूअर्स का कितने प्रेडिक्शन सही होते हैं, कितने गलत होते हैं. CR7 Messi Neymar 4-2-1-3 maybe 2 DMFs. चलो देखते हैं गेम कैसी जाती है. पानी किधर गया, खत्म.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
चलो
frenetic.
Hurricanes agenda big game.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
अरे
Well, so
निकालो.
physically powerful and intimidating.
Chance for the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Perez. Kane. Oh, he's got a... It's Kane!
What a save, yaar, from the
And he looks
goalkeeper.
every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Adams. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Perez. Passing nice and neat. Chance!
टारगेट यार
Big relief. It just needed better contact.
यार ये
Portugal
अच्छा
were
भागता
again
है तो यार
presented with an
बहुत अच्छा
opportunity to break and looked
टर्न लेके
very,
टर्न नहीं
very
डायरेक्ट शॉट
threatening.
लगा देता टर्न देने की गलती वो पे ना
Roberto Carlos. Half an hour played now. And it's Messi.
You can never be
हो
short of
जाएगा
runners into
लेकिन
space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been knocked clear. And he'll shoot here.
save from चलो
Now it's Maradona. Amrabat. And here's Maradona. Turns and goes back. Got a shot away.
oh
Brilliant! Just brilliant!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half
yeah
from a great, great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
लोडू बोलता है
Really tidily gathered and
नहीं
ultimately
नहीं
a
ओवर
more than tidy finish. Heads it!
क्लियर
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and with that, the half-time
क्या
whistle
गोल
goes. So the end of the first
this
half,
is
both
the
teams have
game
had
of
their
scripting
moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been
क्या
just
ब्रो
one
स्क्रिप्टिंग
goal,
तो रहती है यार
and that is the
क्या
state
कर
of it
सकते
at the break.
हैं इसको
1-0.
भी बिना सोच के ऐसे आप
Yeah,
खेल
you
रहे हो
don't
बोल
get
के
any
सोच
points
सकते
for stating the obvious, Peter, but
हो ना
thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens,
सिर्फ
it's a game changer.
निकाल यार
And if you
निकाल
have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
इसको बॉल जाएगा
Well,
ये
I
देखो
think in these
मेसी
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the
साइड
balance of your
चलो
team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible,
रोनी
but
भाई
without
गेम से
leaving
लेट है क्या
yourself
भाई
too
अब तो
open.
ये गेम आपको बहुत गांड मारी है गेम में आपकी इस टीम में रैंक पुश कर रहे हो तो समझ में आएगा यार कोई बंदे को अरे भाई क्यों बोलता
Saliba,
है
Chouameni does have his name on the score sheet, of course. David Villa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes in for the
अरे यार
header.
टारगेट पे जाना एक
Oh,
हेडर
should
क्लियर
really have
था
made
यार
more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of
क्या
delivery can play
यार क्या
havoc with
गांडू
defences.
गिरी है यार कैसी गांडू गिरी है क्लियर गोल थी यार वो
Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
चलो नाइस बॉल वेट
And it's Roberto Carlos. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank.
पास
Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passes short and sharp.
गोल
That is a brilliant
हम
interception.
तालिबान और बुरवान यार
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
There is
निकाल
an
निकाल यार
irresistible,
बॉल
irrepressible
लोडू
look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product and
निकाल
quickly.
बॉल कोई ना थ्रोइंग मिलेगा गेम खत्म लग रही है यार मेरे को सब्स्टिट्यूट देते हैं यार ये दोनों लोडू चलो नेक्स्ट मैच किसको खेलनी है यार भाई लोग प्लीज बोलो चैट में देखो मेरे को भी आइडिया रही कौन नेक्स्ट मैच
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played.
ये लगा
He has
जंग
snuffed out the danger. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Kane.
रे निकाल यार
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
अच्छा रहा है मेरे
Roberto
और ले
Carlos.
बोल रहा है
Oh, good read.
That's great
निकाल जल्दी
positioning.
बॉल
So good from him.
डाई बॉल क्यों कर रहा है डायरेक्ट बॉल
Portugal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Vieira. And here's Kane. And here's Yamal. Kane.
फाउल रे बॉल
Portugal
निकाल
have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
इसने यार गेम
White looking to hit the byline here. Big header! And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
पूरा ट्राई
Intriguing
किया
for the
था यार भाई
neutrals,
गेम
unbearable, sometimes
गोल ही नहीं
unwatchable
जा रही
for those
करे
with
तो
a
फिर
vested interest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
3 शॉट लिया एक भी शॉट टारगेट पे नहीं था
Thanks to
यार
Jim, we both...
हेडर्स भी टारगेट पे नहीं जा रहे क्या बोलूं रसी भी कांड है तो क्या करेगा पांडे हम शॉट ले रहे हैं लेकिन टारगेट पे नहीं है मेरे पांडू लोग मार रहे हैं इधर उधर मारे चलो नेक्स्ट मैच खेलते हैं यार भाई एक सैड गेम के बाद नेक्स्ट गेम में और सैड ना कर दे मेरे दो स्ट्राइकर के साथ खेल रहा है तो लग ही नहीं रहा यार मेरे को आशु 1106 आ गया भाई भाई एक लॉन्ग रेंजर भाई वो मेरा शॉट ये नहीं हुआ आपको लॉन्ग रेंजर लिया वो कवर नहीं हो पाया यार भाई अपने अच्छा पास डाल के मेरे को टफ ऑफ से लॉन्ग रेंजर पे दे दिया चमाटा आप डिफेंड बहुत अच्छा कर रहे थे यार मैं इतना पासिस कर रहा हूँ लेकिन आप एंड में कैसे ना कैसे बच रहे थे यार भाई मैं आपका डिफेंस तोड़ के आगे निकल रहा था सिर्फ लास्ट शॉट मेरी लौड़ू जैसे भाई टारगेट पे नहीं रहती थी साला दिशाहीन रहती थी शॉट
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got to be in here! Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. So much time and great chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so
ऐसा फ्री
early.
गोल देगा तो मैं
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he
था
made.
ये
Look, the game is full of
हैरिकेन को
ifs
डालना
and
था
buts.
यार,
If
इजी
only
ओपन
the
गोल
pass
थी
could have
हैरिकेन के
completed its
लिए।
journey.
क्यों क्यों गलती किया इधर, गलत पास डाल दिया।
Now that's well seen too. Schneider. Kante gets over and intercepts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Portugal carrying a 1-goal lead. Costa Curta wriggles his way through. Maldini. And it's Eto'o. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great hit!
अरे क्लियर
He's
करना
got a
यार बॉल
goal!
को, ये क्यों
They
किया?
have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Kane! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, just skips past his man. Luis Suarez ploughing through the middle. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing.
Yeah, I am Mbappe.
Mbappe! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No, he's had it taken off him. Into the last quarter of an hour. Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, shooting
Red
chance!
target miss.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Pires has delivered a really costly miss.
अरे
It could have
कैसे
been their last chance
यार,
to win it.
भाई अनसब्सक्राइब करके चले गए। see ya next time bro. Okay bye.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Oh.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd...
Sure, yeah, guys, let's go for the 6,060 subscribers here. Whoever new on the stream, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Oh. अच्छा खेला brother, GG by the way. Chalo, anyone else is there who is interested to play? So join 5 share, guys. You are Cristiano बोल के यार पूरी अर्जेंटीना की स्क्वाड लेके आ क्या बोले आप सेकंड फर्स्ट अकाउंट कौन सा था आपका भाई द वे क्या भाई दो अकाउंट से खेल रहे हो यार एक ही गेम खेलो यार दो दो खेल रहे हो क्या खेले या ना खेले जल्दी से बोलो यार लौंडो और कोई है क्या खेलने का जल्दी से बोलो तो चेस स्पैम करके नहीं बोल रहा चलो खेलते हैं चलो यार guys let's go for the 10 likes and the 6,060 subscribers क्या कोण था लावली का सकेले घेता ट्युशन सकेले घेता हय सकयल घेता म्हणजे बोर्ड तसो ना नॉर्मल ती ल्हान भुरगे घेता 10th पर्यंत कितल्या स्टँडर्डाची जाय 10th म्हणल्यार सकयले का आधी व्हाईट कलर बिल्डिंग सेकंडाक हय सेकंडाक दिसता सकयली कितें तरी नांव खबर ना तिगेलें नांव खबर ना तिगेलें रायटान सकयल म्हणून सेकंड लास्ट बिल्डिंग म्हणलेली व्हाईट कलर हय सेकंड लास्ट एक आसतली अशी सकयल हय सेकंड बिल्डिंग हा हय चलो यार guys, let's go for the 6060 subscribers यार. Only one more to go. बंदे गायब हो गए यार स्ट्रीम से.
Welcome to
सब
those
किधर चले
who
गए?
have joined us all here on a
आपको
beautiful,
बाबू
clear
को नहा
evening.
कॉल आ
The
गया क्या?
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
हाथ दुख
This
रहे हैं
really
अपने.
is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Kane! It's anyone's ball. And one more try! And again!
Goal.
Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in
क्या
his mind now.
भाई फुल हंसी मजाक के मूड में ना रहे आज. क्या हो
Portugal
गया
are
पूरा हंस
in
रहे हो?
front now. The game's
लॉटरी लग गई
only
क्या?
goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. McAllister. And here's Schneider. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams cuts it out. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Stoichkov, and claimed it back swiftly. Deftly away.
Good one.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kane!
क्या
Sticks it away!
गोल खेल रहा है यार
A
भाई.
quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Kane खेल रहा है.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the pass is
Kane.
intercepted. Messi. And he lines
क्या
up,
बॉल
he
है
races! It's a
ओह
goal! Deep into first half stoppage time,
भाई
a
ने एक गोल
crucial
डाल दिया
goal!
चलो
And it's half time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And Dybala! It's there!
दीवाला ने दो गोल डाल
Argentina
दिया
are level.
दीवाला ने
That
गांड मार
looks
दी
like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be
जी
expected, Peter. When
यार
you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Kane. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they're quick to get Kane!
थोड़ी सेव यार
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Messi.
से मेसी
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Molina. Now it's Perez. Into the last 5 minutes. Molina. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes!
साली गेम
He's
क्या
done
जा रही है
it!
यार मोटी
And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
चलो उड़ गोल डाला
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
भाई बैक पास करेगा
Well, look, Peter, I
पीछे
feel I've
करेगा
got to stress that
निकाल
there's
निकाल
still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Mbappe. And the
what
shot!
a goal from
And
Mbappe
yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that and time is up.
अरे मैंने गिव अप कर लिया
What
था यार
a magical
CR7
football
के
match
गोल के बाद
and genuine
बट
respect all
CR7 के
round.
बच्चे ने आके गोल
Kane
डाल
lifting
दिया
up the man of the match award and
Mbappe
no
ने
surprise there. How
उन
would you
तो
sum up
स्ट्रेस
what we've
करने वाला
witnessed, Jim?
Portugal can always take more positives from a result.
चलो चलो नेक्स्ट मैच कौन खेलना चाह रही जल्दी बोलो कुछ समीर चलो गाइस ओनली one more subscriber left and one more like is left यार 10 लाइक करने में जल्दी से कर दो ना यार छोटे छोटे बच्चों की थोड़ी ख्वाहिश कंप्लीट कर दो यार क्या यार तुम भी तो वो कौन है यार, नेक्स्ट मैच खेलना चाहता है, जल्दी से बोलना। चलो आ जाओ यार, मेरे सनम बनम बरम। आशु भाई एक बार खेल चुके हो, वापस गए हैं। चलो गेम एक्टिव हो गई क्या ये? चलो यार ये गेम के बाद स्ट्रीम एंड कर रहा हूँ। तुम लोग तो स्टार्ट नहीं कर रहे मेरे सब्सक्राइब। मैं सोच रहा था स्टार्ट करने के
Welcome to
बाद
those who
और
have
एक
joined
एक्स्ट्रा
us
गेम
all here
खेलने
on
का।
a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the match day noise at this place is truly
About
special. The
Carlos.
pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Oh, well played. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Always onto this. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Schneider. Played out to the left flank. Chance to shoot now. He's picked his way through. Great chance!
अरे यार
And now
पहले
they can clear
शॉट
their
के लिए
lines. Costa Curta. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Back into the middle. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Neymar. Kane.
अरे शॉट
Now
ब्लॉक।
that is commitment to the cause.
चलो यार guys, let's go for the 6,060 subscribers यार. Please do subscribe wherever you want the stream.
And we have our very first corner. Can he find the
अरे
finish?
target रख.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their
अरे
attacking play is
यार
actually quite good.
मिस हो गया. अच्छा.
And it's Perez. Now it's Stoichkov. That's gone for a throw-in.
इसको deflect लगा.
Griezmann. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. It'll be a throw-in. And that's played in low. There's the shot! Oh,
नसीब
nearly,
बुरा
but
है.
nearly
Target
is
में भी
nothing.
shot नहीं जा
A
रहा.
more than decent attempt, Peter.
कब से try कर रहा हूँ target पे target मारने. जा ही नहीं रहा है.
And we've reached half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Portugal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance here. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Perez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a good run down the right.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Griezmann. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be.
And that's
Yeah,
that.
चल रहा है यार
So in the
भाई.
end, one goal did it. An
Team में
exciting
नहीं
encounter
जाता.
where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
चलो guys, we are
Neither
ending
was
the
able
stream right
to
now.
add to the scoreline in the
6
end.
o'clock
Well,
बज
there's
गए.
no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
चलो आज के लिए इतना ही काफी है. कल देखिए. कल हमारा संडे.
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In a way, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand it.